back to the station. We are getting ready to exit the New Jersey Turnpike. We're going to exit 10, which will take us towards Staten Island. Now, when you exit up north, a lot of times you have a split, and it splits again. So we've already pre-positioned our car to exit here. Okay? So there's my dots. I come over gently, exit 10. We're going to 440. Now, as we go up here and we exit here, we'll have multiple splits. So we just slow down. I'm just coasting. Okay, we have some merging going on from the right. Looking up ahead, I'm going to pick one of the easy pass, since I have an easy pass, rather than the full service. That truck's going into the right, so I'm going to come in here behind the white car. I'm going to slow down, roll through. It's paid. Now I'm looking for 440, which is to the right. And I'm going to stay to the left of this divide. And see, we've already had another split. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to slow down and start to give myself some space. You have a lot of merging going on here. I'm going to look at the signs. So I'm going to the Outerbridge Crossing. So I'm going to keep to the right. So you have another split here. So this is the third split of lanes. So I'm going to stay to the right. There's merging coming on from the right. I'm just going to stay in the left lane. I'm coasting. And I'm going to give myself a little more space. So I'm going to let the car in front of me, which is from South Carolina. Always look at the license plates. And there's the traffic up ahead. So it's around rush hour. So you cannot expect to get anywhere fast. It just isn't going to happen. Now, I'm looking at the yellow diamond to the right, so the right lane's going to end. And that's what that little picture on the yellow diamond signifies, that the right lane will come into our lane. Now, as I move up, there'll be a merge area, because you're not supposed to go over solid white lines. So I'm just going to move up slow. Now, there's the little dots on my right, so that lane's going to end. I'm going to let this black SUV in. I'm going to put on my right signal. Okay, the car behind me's letting me in, and I'm going to come over one lane. Now I'm going to keep going. Now, the yellow diamond just told them that the right lane ends again. So again, and there's another yellow diamond that says merge left. And then the next yellow diamond draws a picture. Again, it signifies that the right lane is ending. Now, if a car's in front of me, I'm going to let them in. And one way I can do that is by flashing my headlights. So I'm just going to move slow. Okay, I'm watching the blue car. They don't have a signal on yet. But if anybody's paying attention, they know that that blue car should come over into this lane. So their lane just ended. The car behind me came in because they stayed behind me. So I'm just going to go slow and start to build my space. Remember, in traffic like this, you want at least a 4-second gap. I'm about 2 right now, but I'm just coasting. I'm going to let the Jeep in front of me accelerate a little faster than me, and they'll create the space for me. Okay, so there they go. They're creating a little more space for me. Now remember why we have a 4-second gap. Because it takes a human 4 seconds to respond. So I'm just coasting. That Jeep's not going to accelerate too much because I'm doing a long range scan and it's like bumper to bumper traffic. Now I'm just going to brake, not get too close. I'm looking at their tires and keeping a little extra space because we're still moving. We're just moving extremely slow. Left lane right now because there's a lot of traffic unless I speed up, so I'm just going to stay here for a minute. Now cars pass me on the left. After that car I'm going to look over and I'm going to accelerate a little bit. There's my opening. But remember, when you put on your signal, it does not mean you have to go over right away. I'm signaling the people behind me that I want to go into the left lane. But I have to wait till I get the opening. Now, there's my 4-second gap. I'm in the middle lane, so most of the merging will be on my right. The need for speed lane is on my left. But here comes a car from behind really fast. That's, call him a speed racer. And they're a multiple lane changer because they go up, tailgate a car, and they'll change lanes just before they get to a vehicle. So if you ever see a car going quick and they go right up on the back of another car, you have to expect them to change lanes because they can't keep going that speed because they'll run right into the back of the car in front of them. Now a car came over, still has their signal on. I'm just keeping my speed. They are pre-positioning their car for something up ahead. I don't know what. There's a speed sign, 55. So I'm going to increase my speed to 55. I'm going to go over the Outerbridge Crossing. Has a toll to it. You have 2 lanes going to the right, 3 going straight. Now, those measurements on that bridge are for the truckers. It tells the truckers how high it is from the street to the bottom of the bridge. The truckers should know about how high their truck is. Now you have a lot of merging coming on from the right. I'm backing off my gas, just coasting. When cars come on, they might change multiple lanes. So I'm just letting everybody get into the lanes they want to. Okay, I'm up to speed. There's my sign. There's the exit on the right. Now we're down to 2 lanes. There's the speed sign. 45, and I'm going 45. Not to worry about the concrete walls. You just look at your discoloration in the middle. Keep your right hand in the middle of the lane where the license plate is, the center of the car. There's not going to be any issue. Now I'm just looking to do a long range scan. No sense rushing up. Here comes the bridge. Now remember, anything that's elevated during the winter time freezes first, so you go a little slower and you give yourself more space. Now see how the line in the center is solid white? You're not supposed to cross solid white lines. So whatever lane you're in here, you should stay in. Because their tires were on the white line, and that's what we're kind of looking for. See, there's another car that's changing lanes. Cars that change multiple lanes, you just want to stay away from. That's where your accidents happen. There's the speed. I'm just coasting. Now remember, when you go down a hill, you're not going to lose any speed because gravity's pulling you forward. Going up a hill, gravity's pulling you backwards. So you have to give yourself a little extra space. There's an accident on the other side. But look how one little accident, look how it backs up the traffic coming at us. Now the toll here is $17.63 just to go over that bridge. But that's not the most expensive. The most expensive, now I'm going to get in front of this truck. Staten Island Express. That's where we're going. The left two lanes are exits. So I'm just going to stay here. Now there's my yellow diamond telling me this turn is 45. That's what it's rated for. And I just very gently, very slow turn my steering wheel. Once you turn it, you're constantly going that way. Curve, so I'm looking as far ahead as I can in case there's an obstruction, and then I bring it back, and there I go. Have a great evening. If you would, like the video and subscribe. Have a wonderful evening and safe driving.